Imagine the fans singing your name, the cheering, the chanting, the atmosphere. Imagine a goal being scored, the roar. It's just something that actually changes your life.
Women's football was once more popular than the men's game. It drew huge crowds 100 years ago. The biggest team at the time was Dick Kerr Ladies.
And this is where they used to play, at Deepdale Stadium in Preston.
But the popularity of women's football didn't go down well with the people who ran the game. On the 5th of December 1921, the FA banned it. They described football as quite unsuitable for females and ought not to be encouraged.
The ban lasted for 50 years and effectively changed the women's game forever. This makes me incredibly angry and I want to know why. So Gail, why was women's football banned by the FA?
I interviewed ladies that played before the ban and they said to me that they thought that the FA were jealous because they were getting bigger crowds than some of the men.
Do you think the same attitudes are around today?
Generations of people have been brought up to believe that football's not a game for women, and unfortunately there's still a lot of people think that.
When I was younger, I did not get equal access to training or facilities as my male counterparts. That made me really, really frustrated that I wasn't able to actually fulfil my potential.
I've been a part of clubs where we haven't had any training facilities. We've had to train until 10:30 at night because that's the only time we can get a slot.
Far worse, the women's game attracts abuse and hate online. There's been many times where I probably shed a few tears myself in private, just based on what people have said online. This story matters to me because I feel like there has been an injustice to women's football. I think we've started at disadvantage and are now constantly having to play catch up because of it. I think it's always what if, where it could have been, what it should have been.
Does the club you support give its women's team equal opportunities?